Saturday night at the movies. Who dares what you see? Yep, it's that night again, Saturday night at the movies. Bear with me, where I get some shit off my face and then get on with Saturday night at the movies. Why not? So, as you know, there's a few horror movies what they're thinking of making, and as you already know, bear with me, I'm going to do it because I'm on a roll. Digging up from the fucking past, why not? Paramount, believe it or not, as we already heard me say, is doing another reboot, a reshitting of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now I know what people are going to say. We've heard this before. Yeah, but not just one. Not only is Paramount thinking of doing a reboot, a reimagining of Nightmare on Elm Street, but also Warner Brothers is going to be doing a remake of, you ready for this? I'll do it. A Nightmare on Elm Street. I know it gets confusing, but it's two. So you're going to get two Nightmare on Elm Streets for the price of one. I sort of say, what a waste of money. Now, I know a lot of people are getting aroused by it. A lot of people are getting turned on about it because basically this is what it is. It's nostalgia. It's fucking nostalgia. And I always say it, no Robert England, no Freddy Krueger. There's only one man for the job. Behind things I said in the past about that. But I don't know. Is it going to be dud? Let's be honest, right? Let's be honest. Paramount hasn't been the best track record for films. You're looking at Paramount, you're looking at the golden days of Friday the 13th. Then you've got Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers lately hasn't done anything decent lately. When it comes to films, you've got to look at films from the past. But now we're talking about films of the present. And to me, I don't know. I'm just getting this bored of this trend, this nostalgia fucking jerk off, man. I'm getting sick of this. Digging up from the past. You know what, man? You know what? There's a fan video of it. It's on YouTube. There's a fan movie what someone did of Elm Street where somebody did makeup, made yourself look like a lung. Say it again, a lung Robert England. Playing the role of Freddy. And it was more to do with Freddy. I won't say the rest. When he was before he got burnt and everything. When he was a kid there, so I put the rest in detail. And basically, this father who lost his kid because of Freddy is going after him. And I won't tell you the rest, you've never seen it. It's only a couple of minutes long, but this fan movie is probably more entertaining than this reboot if it gets made. I want to be Booth Wand. You know what I'm like? I want to be Booth Wand. You know what I mean? Sometimes being Booth Wand is a good thing, but to me, everyone's getting aroused, everyone's jerking off, all your Freddy fans are jerking in the fucking train. But to me, it's nostalgia. It's nostalgia. I mean, I've heard rumours that Robert England might be praising his role, then I've heard he's going to probably make a test appearance, whenever you bring, you miss, role, and so on. But yeah, for anyone anyway who wants to jerk the train, wants to get fucking nostalgia, digging up from the past, Paramount and Warner Brothers are planning on doing two remakes. They're both in competition. Whether it gets done is a different story. It's a different story. Now we get on to something else. There's another one by Eli Ross. If I can pronounce his name right. We all know he's doing a movie called Ice-Team Man. Now, when I say Ice-Team Man, I do know in 1995 there was another movie called The Ice-Team Man. This is a total different gnome. It's not another reshitting him. Even though that's the same name. It's about a guy. He makes Ice-Team because he's an Ice-Team Man. I get it. He does it to kids, and it basically makes kids turn into psychopaths. That reminds me of a movie that came out in the early 80s called The Children. Remember the film called The Children? Where they smell chemical race and it turns them into like mutant monsters and they go around attacking people. It reminds me of that, only it's supposed to be really bloodthirsty, it's supposed to be really gory, but there's double race. I've seen the Eli Ross before, and there's double race. It's got this. You ready for this? Yeah, it's got shaky cam. Why the fuck does everything have to do this when you get a murder scene? Imagine me, right, talking, doing me reviews of films, doing Saturday night at the movies, talking about anything, and I do that. Would that not fucking irritate you after so many minutes, me shaking my camera about? But this is what I've heard. I've heard a lot of bad reviews. You know, I hate to say it. The Rotten Tomatoes. We're getting all the Rotten Tomatoes flung at it. So a lot of people are doing it shit reviews. It could be one way it's to fucking streaming more than theatrical. Because I don't mind Levi Ross. I remember watching a film like called not Gene Mile, what's it called now? Gene Inferno, that's it. That's a Gene Mile. The Gene Inferno, he was, because he basically liked all the old cannibal films, whether it be the one we all remember, Cannibal Holocaust, the one that was banned in a lot of countries, that being Cannibal Fairlot, Man from Deep River. He was a lover of all them sort of cannibal films, so he made his own love letter to that, and that was called Gene Inferno. I remember seeing that one, and I didn't really mind that. I actually quite like that one. It just had a little bit of the sacred time, but it wasn't too much. I felt the cinematography, the picture, corridor, everything was pretty damn good for that film. But I've heard mixed reviews. Some say they like it, some say it's a time waster, and some say it's pretty bloodthirsty. I might give it a go. Because, it's not this. I'll do it again. Digging up from the fucking past. So I might give it a go. I'm not saying I will, but I might give it a go. So as you know as well, I'm planning on still doing my Friday the 13th films because it's inspired me with the one called Crystal Lake. I'm still going to be doing my Sword and Sorcery roughly near September. When we get to October, I'll probably start doing my favourite horror movies and give Sword and Sorcery a rest for a bit, Probably try it on again in November, with it being December. I'll probably go a bit ho ho ho. But at the moment, I'll do my Sword and Sorcery into September. Then October comes, talk about some of my favourite horror films. Some you've probably seen me do before. Some I might do a bit of a different take on some horror films I've never done before. So that's going to be a fun roller coaster ride to do that. I'm also going to keep doing my Friday the 13th and then think of new things on the way. Who knows, maybe I'll review the Elm Streets again after plan on doing 2 more, but I'll leave that probably after the Friday the 13th. If there's any other thing you've never heard me talk about or advise, you'd probably be interested in me reviewing, let me know. It'd be interesting. It'd be an interesting roller coaster ride. If I'm going to review things and it's like an horror film, let me do it near October time, because that'd be a fun time, Halloween, Boo-hoo and all that. I'll probably review some of the Halloweens, and I've done them before, but not as many because, Halloween time. I'll probably review films to do with Halloween, but not Halloween as in Michael Mathers. And I'll probably review things like that. It's going to be a fun roller coaster ride, as well as think of things to do with films. But into them, I'm in it with this. Saturday night at the movies. Who does what you see? See you later.